I'm about to withdraw from Paws right now, and I will show you live if it actually pays. But more importantly, I'm also going to go over what you can realistically expect to earn from it, so you know whether this is the right opportunity for you or not. My name is Mikael and I've used Paws for years, and I've talked about it many times before because it's one of the platforms I actually really like. But recently a lot of you have been asking if it still pays and how much you can realistically earn. So in this video I will do a live withdrawal so you can see exactly how the payout process works, and after that I will go over the earning potential so you know what you can realistically expect depending on how you use it. So Paws, in case you don't know, is both a website and an app. It has an app both for iOS and Android devices, and it's a platform you can join from all countries, so you can earn both on a computer and from your phone. But this is not a full review or tutorial, just want to make that clear. I will here just focus on the payment proof and also the earning expectations. If you want a full tutorial, then I do have that on my website, both written and in video. So I'll leave the link below, so then you can go there and check that out if you want even more details. But here now we will just focus on the payout options, payment proof, and how much you can earn. So let me just log in and then I will show you how to cash out and your options there. So I am now inside Paws, and you can withdraw both from the website and also if you have the app. It looks a little bit different, but you just go to the cash out section and then you can see your options there. And you can see the exact payout options will vary a lot depending on your country. For example, in the US, you can see up here is Bitcoin, bank transfer, Venmo or PayPal, and then they have all these different gift cards. There are a ton of gift cards to choose from. So in the US, they have some of the most. You can see they even have Cash App down here also. But they have a huge amount here, and they also have this nice search function so you can just quickly check if, for example, let's say you want it from Walmart, you can just search there and then you can see, oh, they actually do have a couple of options there. So nice that they have added this option also, so you can easily find the ones you are looking for. But as mentioned, it depends a lot on your country, so you can just, first of all, that's something that's always good when you join a new platform. You just go in, check the exact payout options in your country so you are sure that it offers something that you really like in your country. But let's, for example, say if you live in the UK, then you can see here, then it offers Bitcoin and PayPal and then these couple of gift cards. So not as many, but still great options. You know, let's say here, for example, if you live in Singapore, what options do you then have? Those are kind of the same there. So for many of the countries, it is like that, but in the US, you definitely have more options, but overall, some great options getting paid both in Bitcoin, or cash, or Visa, or a gift card. In some countries, a few more gift cards to choose from. You know, great payout options in my opinion. For the purpose of this video here, I will choose to get paid via PayPal, and you can see here, this is my current balance here, and there will be a fee, and the fee will depend also on your chosen payout option, but I do like that they are very transparent about that. They show here very clearly what the fee will be, and this is what you will then receive. So I like that they make it very clear. Some platforms, they just say like, oh, there is a fee, but you don't know how much it is, you don't know how much you will receive. Here you can see that very clearly, and they also explain here what will then happen. You see, you need to manually go and claim it after entering your PayPal email address and all that. So basically you just follow the instructions, but first of all you would just need to click here to withdraw. And sometimes, depending on whether you've done before, so they might also ask you to verify your phone number. That's very normal on Get Paid to site, that they will ask for some kind of verification to make sure that they can avoid fraud and all that. So just keep that in mind. But here you can see now it asks me for a one-time passkey, so I just have that sent to my email also. So that's kind of like an extra security check, which is kind of nice they have also. And I just blurred it out, even though it's a one-time passkey, just in case. But anyways, then I just need to submit. I just jumped into my email, copied it from there, pasted it here, and then you can see then that it has been processed and then it is pending. So then you just need to wait to receive the email with further instructions, and then it will go into your PayPal account. I will also leave a screenshot here. When the money go into my PayPal account there, I'll write exactly how long it took, so you can see the money did go in and how long it took for me to get the money. In my experience, usually it can take anywhere from 1 to 3 days or so. It all depends, you know, on the time of the week you do it and all these different things. But usually you do not have to wait too long. But let's now talk about how much you can overall earn from Paws. So whenever I show payment proof, a lot of people want to know exactly how long they should expect before they can withdraw out the exact amount that I have withdrawn, or how much they can overall earn. And it's of course a really good question, but the reality is also there's no exact answer, because the amount of opportunities and how much you get paid, for example, for the games you can play here and for the service you can take and for the other small microtasks, things like that, it really depends on the country you live in. So I can't give an exact answer. In some countries you will struggle to earn just $1 a day. In other countries, on good days, maybe you can earn $10, $20. It all depends on the exact offers you take, how many surveys you take, how active you are, and all these different things. But they do have an earnings calculator on the website. It's quite unusual for a Get Paid to site, but it can give you a little bit of an idea. You can see here surveys per day, games per day, and then you can say you are expecting to complete 5 surveys per day, and games per day you would play 5, and then this is kind of what is estimated. But again, this can vary a lot depending on your country. Also, games per day, the rewards you can get for a game will vary a lot depending on the exact game. And there might not be 5 surveys for you. There might be 10 for you where you live with your profile. There might only be 1 or 2 depending on where you live, or they might not be so high paying. So this is just an estimate. So keep that in mind, that it doesn't mean that it's guaranteed, because if you come here and say no matter where you live, no matter what game you play, whatever, if I do 1 survey per day, 1 game per day, just for 2 minutes or so, then this is what I will earn. That is not how it works. So just keep that in mind. But it can give a little bit of an idea of what the earning potential is in some of the countries where you have the most opportunities. But as mentioned, it will vary a lot depending on where you live. But a great way to get a head start is also to get the joining bonus. You can actually get a $3 joining bonus if you, for example, use my invitation link. I'll leave that below so you can just go and sign up if you haven't done that yet. That will at the same time support me and my channel. I would definitely appreciate that support, and you will also get the highest possible joining bonus. So that's something you can do if you're interested in using this here. Now you know a little bit more about the expectations and how it works. If you want even more details about how to earn from it, a full tutorial, as mentioned, this was just focused on the payment proof because that's what many people have asked about, and the earning potential. If you want to know more about how to use it, get the most out and all that, I do have a full written review on my website. I'll leave a link to that below. There's also a full video review there. You can go over and check that out. And if you have any experiences with pawns yourself, you want to share, and please just let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you, and if you have any questions, just ask. I make sure to give a reply to every single comment.